Now we can get started. Now it's official.
Okay, nervous.
Okay, hi Giselle.
Hi, Glad.
Welcome to Drip Creative Studio. I can hear you munching on your gum.
Oops. Here. I'll just swallow it.
Okay, well, I do want to do a disclaimer to our audience that Giselle's one of my best friends, so unfortunately we might just start yapping. I'm going to try to keep it on topic. But it might get a little fun and casual, okay? So anyway, just tell me about yourself. How are you associated with Drip? What do you do here?
I do lashes here. I have a lash studio, thanks to Glad. Well, I've had it, but she was like, hey, why don't you come and work in my studio? She'd been saying that for a while. I was working in Point Loma. She would come in and she's like, why don't you just come and work at Drip? And she would say every appointment. I'm like, girl, you know I can't do that.
Yeah, and my answer was always, why not? I don't get it.
And then at one point I was like, I don't know why. Why don't I?
Well, also, I just didn't want to have to drive to Point Loma if I could just walk into my studio and then Giselle's right there.
Yeah. So she was biased. She just wanted me there.
I did.
For her own sake.
Plus, I just wanted to like hang out with her too. So I won on all sides. It was great.
It's the best. I love it here.
Tell me about Les Lash Noir.
I love my little lash studio. I started doing lashes because I wanted to help women feel better about themselves. And then before I was doing lashes, I was working with Sephora, and that was when it kind of clicked for me. As soon as I just did a little something, I'm like, this was you all along, honey. This was you. All I did was just add a little blending just so you can see what you already were. So then I realized, oh, wow, I have this power. I can help women feel beautiful about themselves without doing anything, really. And I love doing lashes, but honestly, it's not much. Like, it's not anything other than adding a little something so that you can see it.
Well, I remember the first time you did my lashes, I felt like my face opened up and I just felt so beautiful. And I don't like wearing makeup anyway. And whenever I just get my lashes done, I'm like,
right? You're like, I don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like this completely different woman. Yes. I woke up like this. Yeah. But it's really just, it was just a little.
I don't know. I don't feel like myself without, if I go too long between appointments, I cannot.
Yeah.
So I did a podcast interview with Michael Kwan yesterday, and I asked him like, oh, is there anything you want to ask Giselle? And his question was, what is it like to get your lashes done, especially as a man?
Even like masculine men can come in if they have very straight downward lashes where you can't see because it's covering your eyes. People can get lash lifts to just lift it up a bit so you can see.
Can I tell you, actually, my nephew Jackson, I think he's 10 years old right now. My sister caught him cutting his lashes because he has beautiful long lashes and they literally fold into his eye.
Oh my gosh.
And he was so frustrated one day. She caught him with scissors. Boys are always blessed with better lashes than girls.
My brothers, same. My brother did the exact same thing, cut his lashes
that crazy?
when he was younger.
And then can you just tell everyone how we met?
Ooh, can I?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, we met in a different studio. That's why I was like, are we gonna promote?
Are we gonna go there?
Oh gosh, I was going there every single day. And I remember seeing you and you looked so cute. You'd always have like the cutest outfit and you'd show up with the perfect matching mat and the items that would cut. Like no one else did this. It was just Glad. I was like, she's like the cutest thing ever.
I had knee pads. I had a fan because it was a heated class and I would get too hot. So I had a fan. And then, of course, my water bottle. And then I had, like, a matching little towel. Yeah.
And it was Aaron's class,
yes,
right? It was Aaron, shout out Aaron. He would play just, like, the best throwbacks.
The bangers.
And she would be dancing. I would be dancing. I was like, oh, my God, I want to be her friend. Like, she's so cool. She's the only one getting it. And then I'd be getting it. I'm like,
You were at the locker getting your stuff, and I looked at you, and I was like, your lashes are so beautiful. And you're like, I do lashes. And then I was like, I've never done it. And that's when you invited me.
I'm like, come get your lashes done.
Yeah. And she was like, but I can't this week because I'm going to Disneyland for, like, a million years. You were going to Disneyland for so long.
Yeah, that's a whole other story. I don't fuck with them anymore. But if you don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you. For real. They're like disability. Every time they change, they changed it. I have to wait in line. I'm like, bro, what's the point of going if I'm just going to be in pain the entire time?
Yeah. Okay,
No,
so
forget you guys.
actually tell us about your disabilities before people are like, okay, you can't wait in line at Disneyland.
Oh, okay.
How about we go there?
Okay, let's go there. Well, that started long, long ago. So I was 9 years old when I was diagnosed with osteosarcoma. It's a bone cancer. At 9, they have to do surgery, but before they do surgery, you're going through intense form of chemo. They wait a little bit, then they do the surgery, and they remove wherever the cancer is. So for myself, it was my femur, my knee. They replaced it with a titanium rod, so I'm half Iron Man, Iron Woman.
You have told me in other conversations that, because you are the ultimate girl's girl. You are so kind to everybody, like the biggest heart I know, but you told me it's because you went through all that when you were younger. Like, how did that impact you?
After you experience something like cancer, you kind of are set in that world. So for myself, I was going to cancer camp with a bunch of kids that also were experiencing the same thing. You go back to normal life. So for myself, I went back to middle school and I'm surrounded by other kids that are just, they're kids. They're living their life. But for myself, it felt like I woke up one morning. And I remember telling my mom, like, the world looks different. Like, it doesn't seem the same anymore. I don't know why, but it just, like, it feels so different. And I remember that I felt so much. Like, if I saw somebody crying, it would make me emotional. Or if I saw someone hurting, it like, I felt it. So I realized at that moment, it was probably like 10 or 11, I understand it now, but that was me gaining empathy and understanding or feeling empathy for the first time because of my own struggles and realizing, okay, people have all kinds of struggles. Yeah. It's crazy because normally people don't experience that so early on. I know people later in life.
Yes, it takes a while to start being like caring that much about others. And I remember one time I was actually going through a breakup and I had an appointment with Giselle. I was in her chair and I could not stop crying to the point where she was like, I can't do your lashes because you keep crying. So let's just go to lunch. And we canceled my appointment and we went to lunch and I cried to her at lunch.
Yeah.
That was so nice.
Yeah. I can't do your lashes and you need to talk to somebody. And I'm here. We're already here. So let's do this. This isn't working here.
Yes. And actually, we ended up going on a girls' trip because I was in her chair and I was like boo-hooing. And then she's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be going on a girls' trip. And I was basically like, can I come? And she's like, well, it's in 2 days. I was like, can I come?
I was also boo-hooing in that moment. We were both like...
You were
Yes,
boo-hooing. Oh
I was going through it. Oh, gosh.
Yes, we were both down bad.
I think I actually invited you.
Oh, did you?
I think I was like, I'm going on a trip. Do you want to come? And you're like, when is it? In a couple of days? And you're like, okay.
We had the best time. We went to Tulum and Bacalar. That was so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that trip.
Yeah, we're going to do it again. Run it back.
Yes, and we have gone to Tulum again after that. We did like annual trips. Yeah,
we do need to go this year.
I am sad that I'm not going to Sayulita with you and Trev.
Oh.
She's leaving like next week.
Actually in like 4 days.
Yeah.
And we're going because of you. Because you would always recommend it. I'm like, okay, we have to just go. Actually,
so
I surprised him with the flights because he did something really sweet for my birthday. And I'm finally in a really safe, comfortable, loving relationship where I want to do things for my man all the time.
Oh my gosh, he's so deserving of it. He's our boyfriend. He's the best.
Really is.
I am very big on men being gentlemen, and I date men who are very gentlemanly. And I am sorry to say to my girlfriends, they don't always, okay? I don't really hang out with my girlfriends who have their boyfriends because they're like, a lot of them are scum. But when I went on this trip with Giselle and Trev treated me so nice. I felt like I was with my boyfriend. He was like, let me get you dinner. Let me treat you to a cacao ceremony. Like, let me drive you guys. Let me do this. And I'm like, what? Really?
You don't understand. Like, this is the first time I've ever had my friends love my boyfriend. And it is amazing. Honestly, if your friends, if your family, if they're not all in it, you got to listen to that. It's so important.
Yes, they know. And they love you enough to know. And yeah, that's definitely a thing. And it's so hard because you can't tell your friends when their boyfriends are scum.
But you know you can feel it. Yes. You know because like this,
Yes.
right? They're not
Like, I will not
all
kick it
about
with you. Yeah.
If your friends don't want to come and hang out with you and your boyfriend, that's a sign.
Yes, I will hang out with, like, I'll go on trips with you and Trev any day. I mean, I was practically trying to invite myself to his birthday trip.
I mean, you could still come.
I was like, what time are you guys going? Let me
Just come
see.
through. Come through.
How long are you going to be there?
4 days. It's a quick one.
Oh, it's a quick one.
Yeah, I have class, so
Damn,
I
would
can't
have
be gone
I'm
for
like,
too long.
I'm all looking at my calendar like, can I make it? Dang, that sounds fun. You do have to go to Alchemy's house when you're there, though. Do
Okay,
Pilates.
yeah, I actually have a lot of questions.
Okay.
But we were trying to go in blind to kind of like, no? Okay.
No, it's 4 days is not enough time.
Oh, yeah? Because we
Yeah.
wanted it to semi be relaxing, and that's why we're like, okay, no plans, just kind of go.
Yeah.
But as it's getting closer, well, actually, it's mainly because we invited his mom. So his mom's like, so what are we doing? And I'm like, okay, maybe we should have some plans. So you want to go on like boats? Right?
I've never
Isn't there
gone on
like
a boat
okay,
yet.
I think I kept reading something that was about you can go on a private island. Am I going? No,
Oh.
maybe.
I know
Have you
they
heard of
do.
that?
I know they do boat tours because they have like dolphin watching and stuff like
Oh,
that.
okay. I
Yeah.
definitely saw that too. I saw one that was like you can get a private tour and go on a private island. And I was like, I didn't realize there were
Ooh.
private islands out there. I'm like,
I didn't know that either, and I've been there like 3 times, and I've never done that.
see, okay, I'm gonna find new things, and then when we go
Yes.
together, we'll swap all the things.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that sounds so fun.
Also, our laugh.
Oh yeah. We found out we have the exact same laugh, and that was by accident.
Yeah, so we know it's the same laugh because like it's hard for you to. I wouldn't have known that we have the same laugh because we just laugh together all the time, until someone was like,
Well, someone told you to stop laughing because they
Yeah.
were annoyed.
and I was like, that wasn't me, that was her.
And then we proceeded to laugh for like 10 minutes straight because we kept hearing each other.
Now I hear my laugh.
Yeah, now I hear it. So you survived cancer at a young age and have a rod in your leg. How did that experience shape the way you see your body, especially as a dancer? Like, what did it feel like the first time you realized that you can dance?
Before I got sick, I was a dancer and I was a gymnast. So everything changed. My friend Julie, shout out to Julie, she started dancing and she has the same prosthetic as I do. So I don't know, some of you might know her, but she goes to a lot of dance classes. But she started it first and I was like, oh, we can do that? I decided to try it out too. It's tough and I still struggle with it every day, knowing that I can't do certain things. So I have a prosthetic leg, but I can't bend it like everyone else is. So that's the only way you would know that there's a prosthetic in there. It's like, okay, it doesn't move like yours does,
Yeah.
right? And I'm not able to do the dance move exactly the same as the instructor because they can't bend it a certain way. But then I'm trying to modify it into something that is for me. It just takes a lot of time, and that's what we're here for. And everyone has their own battles of learning how to feel more confident, and this just happens to be mine. And every day is a little bit easier and a little bit easier. Right now it's tough because I just had surgery again and I'm trying to build the muscle, but I know I was there at one point feeling my best, even though I wasn't able to do it the way everyone else was, and I felt great. So I just need to take it day by day, and that's what I'm doing right now.
We met in a fitness class, and I had no idea you had a rod in your leg because, like, we do squats, and I felt like you were doing all the moves we were, and then you're like, oh no, I just can't bend as low.
Yeah, I can bend it a little bit more now, but I'm still trying to. It's the muscle that's not there yet.
I also know that you go to the same instructors because you feel really safe because they know your body. Like, tell me a
Yeah.
little more about that.
Yeah, I mean, Jenny knows me. She's known me for the longest time. And so it felt safe and comfortable being in her class because, you know, immediately she would look at me and she's like, oh, Giselle, you could do this. And I'm like, okay, cool. I don't want to continue to voice out. I'm like, hi, sorry, I can't do that. I don't know. And it's tough when you're in a new class and they don't really know. And the instructors have so many students. I don't want to be the one that's like always like, okay, I can't do that.
Yeah.
And then eventually I don't want to have to say anything at all. And I want to be able to figure it out myself.
As an instructor and as someone who owns a studio, it doesn't matter if there's 30 people, like, you remember. Like, it's fine. We are happy to modify for you. You were there when I was doing IVF, and remember I was like front of the class at that studio, and I was like working out so hard all the time. And then I remember during IVF, they told me that I couldn't sweat and I couldn't work out, and I cried. So I would be in the very back of the class where it wasn't as hot, and I would have to move slower than everyone. And I remember Giselle telling the first day I went, Giselle at the end of class was like, I think Glad should still be at the front of the class, and she can be the person who shows how to modify. Like, she shouldn't be put in the back. It was so cute. I was like, no, I don't want to be in the front. I'm moving 10 times slower than everyone else.
And I'll be right behind you doing all of those modifications with you.
Yeah. That was so sweet. Is there any insecurities about your leg that you have besides the not being able to move, like even physically?
I mean, I have a very long scar. Going back to middle school, I just didn't wear shorts. I wore pants every single day in high school, too. I just wasn't there yet. I wasn't ready to talk about it. And now I don't care, but there's a fresh scar, so it's a lot darker, and it's like right on top of the old one. It's so weird because I feel like I'm doing it all over again. I mean, I'm feeling what I felt as a kid, but I'm like, wait, no, you're over this.
It's funny because I think looking at you, you're such a confident person too, that you just wouldn't think like, oh, she has a scar that she's insecure about. We all have something.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
It's crazy. Like, we all just have like a little insecurity. And I don't even know if it's the scar itself. I think it's just the eyes and then people not knowing and just making their own assumptions. You can ask me. I don't mind talking about it at all. I mean, clearly I don't mind talking about it, but it's I wonder what kind of injury that was. When you look at me, apparently you don't see it's a cancer survivor. Maybe that's what it is. It's not really necessarily an insecurity, but I'm like, you don't even know. You know? Like, you don't even know. Just ask me. You're coming up with these things on your own.
These
and
crazy
it's not
stories.
True, yeah.
She got bit by a shark.
When I was a kid, I said all the stories, though.
Really?
I
would say shark bite. I think that's cool. Also, can we take a moment for Negan's outfit?
Okay, come through.
Always, yeah, come through. Come sit real quick so everyone can see your outfit.
Yay! Okay, listen to it.
Hello.
Isn't this fun?
You want to introduce yourself? Why are you so shy? You don't want to say anything to our people?
That was cute. Little quick appearance.
You're proudly Mexican and deeply connected to your heritage. What parts of your culture do you feel live inside of you the loudest?
I'm proud to be Mexican and I voice it, but I also I do struggle, and I feel like this is a lot of Mexican American. I don't know if I'm Mexican enough. I don't know
Really?
if I don't speak Spanish enough. I still sometimes feel embarrassed speaking it. Same with you. Like, I don't know my past and present verbs.
Can I tell you, it was so surprising to me when I did that post. So I did a post and it said, I always live in the present in Mexico because I don't know how to use past and future tense in Spanish. I've been learning Spanish for 2 years, okay? I have a tutor in Puebla that I Zoom with once a week, and I still don't know how to use these tenses. But most of the people that commented were Mexican.
I don't know if it's a Mexican thing too, but we just love to make fun of people. So in my household, I would try to speak Spanish, but I'm just gonna get made fun of by like my brothers. But I love going to Mexico with my friends that don't speak Spanish because they don't even know I'm not saying it correctly.
I want to read a comment that someone left this morning on my post, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna just start saying it that way. She said, voy al supermercado ayer. And I was like, I'm gonna start saying that. I'm just gonna say ayer for everything. Or mañana. I also think whenever I speak Spanish in Mexico, they just think it's so like nice that I'm trying. Yeah, like nobody makes fun of you. And they always tell me that too. They're like, just speak it, it's fine. Because I'm like, estoy tímida.
I'm gonna be the translator when we go on vacation because
That's so
it's just gonna be Trev, his mom, his stepdad's Filipino, and then his brother.
Are you nervous at all going on a big family trip like that?
A little bit, but excited at the same time. I already told Trev, like, this is just, we're going to Sayulita so we can check out where we want to have our wedding. Is it Sayulita? Is it going to be Bacalar?
Oh my gosh, I can't wait for that.
That's why we got to bring your family so they can test it out too.
The first,
I said it as a joke, but like,
it's not a
low-key
joke.
little bit.
Oh my god, you guys are gonna get married, and I get to go. I'm so excited. But the first time I went to Sayulita was for a wedding. Their wedding was actually, gosh, I forgot the name of the town, but it's maybe half an hour, 45 minutes away, and it's a very rural town. But we went down this like huge embankment down to the beach. There was no Wi-Fi at all, so you could not be on your phone. There was no point.
You're off grid.
You were off grid, and it was such a beautiful wedding. And I was like thinking in my head, I think if I ever get married, I would want it in a place where there's no Wi-Fi because everyone was so present. Low key, one of my most favorite things to do when I'm in Mexico is go to the beach and have my hair braided. I know it's
Yes.
I know
it's
it is
nostalgic for me.
It
I used to
is?
do that as a little girl
Okay, I
with my
thought it was-
cousin. Shout out Brianna.
I thought it was just a touristy thing, but like I love getting my hair braided.
No, we would do it every time. I'd be like, oh, I want trencitas. Let's get trencitas, Brianna.
What's that?
For little braids.
Oh, that's cute. Trencitas.
Trencitas.
Trencitas. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I always have them just do one side and then the rest is down.
Oof,
That's like my favorite hairstyle.
so cute.
And then you could go like every day, and it's what? It's like $15, $10 to get your hair braided. Less than that, actually.
Oh, damn, that's expensive now. No?
No, I think it's much
It's
less
than that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I never paid for it.
Yeah. I'm like, wait, how would you know?
Hello. Everything's an all-inclusive vacation when you're with a boy.
When you're with your man.
We brought this up that you are the definition of a girl's girl. Where does that come from, and was that modeled for you growing up in San Diego?
I didn't really grow up in this part of San Diego. I grew up in East County, San Diego, which is very different. I don't really talk to anybody that I went to high school with. And I met most of my friends in the music industry and just going out to shows. And that's when I found friends that were like, oh, this is how it's supposed to be. These are how the girls are supposed to be.
All of my best friends I found through dance. I attribute dance to being a girl's girl.
Yeah.
Because it teaches you how to support women. It teaches you how to like cheer for them. And when you grow up with people, it's like you think that's what friendship is. But you're like, I haven't struggled with you. Like all we do is go to school.
Yeah.
Like,
And I didn't have siblings growing up, like female siblings. And my brothers were just a lot older than I was. I mean, I had my cousin, and so we were so close. And I thought, okay, well, that's it. Like, that's going to be my best girlfriend growing up. So you don't realize, like, no, there's, like, so many people out there. I treat my girlfriendships like relationships, too. I think that's how important they should be. So if it's not serving you anymore, that's okay. We can grow out of that and fill our cup somewhere else. And we shouldn't feel like we're just having to give. It's a give and take, right? Like
Yeah.
it's a relationship.
If you are trying to find friendships, try everything that you like. And eventually you'll meet another girly or another guy who actually enjoys that same activity. And like that bond is so much more fun.
And don't change who you are.
Yes.
Just keep being you, and the right people are gonna come around. Even if people leave, let them leave, okay? Don't try to hold them in. Or we had our moment and it's gone now, and that's okay. I feel really lucky to have the friends that I have right now. I feel it's because I stayed true to myself, and then you came along, right?
Yeah.
You just stay who you are, and the right people are gonna come along. So.
I feel like we've been through a lot in the time we've known each other.
I know, you've seen a lot.
You've seen a lot. Dude, you've seen me at my like lowest.
Oh, and I'm gonna see you at your highest.
Yes. How did having to pause dance for your leg upgrade impact you creatively, and did it shift how you see movement?
Gosh, it hurts all the time. It's so much more than before. I mean, it was really bad. Back then, I'm trying to survive cancer. Now you could just fully focus on your leg. I don't even know if I feel the creativity right now.
What's the movement like on your day to day, or do you just like figure it out each day?
No, I have to stretch. I have to do my own like stretching and working out. Actually, I kind of crashed out the other day because I'm back in school and I'm working and I'm trying to fit everything into its schedule. But the other day I had an appointment with my orthopedic. I was like, you know what? I'm not really seeing a lot of improvement right now. And he's like, well, maybe you should try working out more. And I was like, okay. And I hung up and then I just started crying. I know I need to be working out, but I'm like, where do I put everything in the schedule? But it's get up in the morning. I need to stretch. I need to get up extra early so I can try to get in a little bit of a workout. I have a walking pad now.
Okay.
So I'm trying to walk a little bit in the morning too, and hopefully build the strength. So you need to romanticize everything that you need to do. So right now I'm still struggling getting it all together because I decided to add school into this.
Yeah, tell us about school.
It's great. No, I'm glad I decided to go back to school. I just felt like there was a little bit more that I needed to do, and I wasn't feeling quite fulfilled.
You're gonna leave?
Bye,
Megan. Love you.
You look so cute.
You do look good.
She's a rave girly. No, we love that. Bye. Maybe we should go to a rave. Okay, school. Why did I decide to go back to school? And she's crazy for that.
So, do you feel like dance is healing for you, rebellion for you, or something else entirely?
This is a whole other thing, too, because immediately when you said rebellion, I didn't even think about my leg. I thought about being raised Mormon.
Ooh, let's get into that.
My friends from Mormon class, and no, they would not be. But also like free. I'm not that little girl anymore, and I'm not trapped into what I think. Oh gosh, yeah. So yeah, if we were to get into that.
Well, let's get into it.
Okay, fine, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Fuck it. Okay, so not only was I Mormon, but think about that. I was sick. And so once I got better, in my mom's eyes, God did that. She's alive now today because God saved her, and men put their hands on her head and gave her a priesthood blessing. And that's why she's here. I'm sorry. I'm not here because men put their hands on my head, okay? Let's just, no.
First of all.
I really hated that when I was younger. I hated that. When I was a kid, I accepted it and I was like, oh, my mom's, yeah, I guess that's why it happened. But then I started losing friends and I'd have that survivor's guilt. And I'm like, that's definitely not why I'm here.
Oh, losing friends because they had cancer.
Because they had cancer, yeah.
Oh.
And I'm at camp. I'm surrounding myself. I chose that. I wanted to be surrounded by friends that have similar experiences. I love my mom so much. She's been through a lot.
I love your mom.
She's the best. But I can't talk to her about this. I let her think what she wants to think, but in my eyes, that's not it. Especially when you have that survivor's guilt.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
And we can edit this out if you want, but I know that Ellen, one of your best friends, she didn't survive cancer. I know you carry her with you every day. Like, you love her. Yes.
Physically, emotionally, mentally, yeah. That was a big one for me. And after that happened, a lot of the rebellion came out too, because it didn't make sense to me that she wasn't here anymore. Out of all the people, out of all the beautiful, wonderful hearts out there, it did not make sense to me. And I don't give a fuck what anyone says. It is not because men put their hands on me and gave me a fucking blessing. That is absolutely not the case. We really don't know. It could be you, it could be anybody. But religion is great for people. If you really feel like you need it, that's great. When it comes to someone that's sick and talk about their cancer and losing people, like, just don't push that on them.
Yeah.
Oh, you survived because we prayed for you. Don't. Just fucking don't do that.
So what was it like being young and, going to cancer camp, and then the next year maybe a friend isn't there anymore?
That was really tough as a kid and even as an adult and even as a volunteer. Now that I volunteer at camp, it's even harder because not only can you not really show you could show emotions, but you got to be there for the kids first. They're losing friends, and you really have to just be strong for them. The volunteers that do this every single year, the older ones, I'm like, how do you guys keep it together? How do you guys do this? I don't understand, because I'm not well.
It's going to hurt because some kids might not make it, but I think there's just such a higher calling. It takes a special person to be around sick people. I mean, honestly, it's why I couldn't be a Filipino nurse.
Oh, I still don't think I could be a nurse.
No.
That's a whole other thing too. You're administering chemo and Those are heroes too.
Yes.
Like shout out to the nurses.
Especially people who work in like pediatrics. I don't know how you can just look at a sick kid after sick kid after sick kid. Like it's so unfair. Their little bodies should not be going through anything.
I did feel like going to camp at least made me stronger, made me feel like I wasn't alone. Yeah, there was so much pain. I wouldn't be the person that I am today if it weren't for camp. And it's almost like I need to help other children get to this point too.
You never see that things are better till you get through it, and that sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks because when you're in it, you're like, nothing is ever going to be better.
And then you make it somehow, and you're looking back and you're like, whoa, I can't believe I fucking went through that. That was crazy. You know, you're still gonna have your moments. Nothing ever gets easier, but you are getting stronger. And I guess I want to be part of that. I want to help people find that strength.
Well, and that's one of the reasons you're back in school, right? Like you want to do something more impactful.
Yes.
Do you have any plans with that, or do you have a vision of what that looks like?
The vision isn't quite there, and that's why I'm back in school, because I know that it's a feeling, and I know that I need to educate myself. Once I'm opening my mind to all these new ideas and to new people, I think it's gonna come to me. This is the first step. It's just going there and learning whatever I can until we figure out what we need to do, because there's so much. We're struggling out here and it's not even like just the economy and stuff. It's so much. We need help.
One of the things I was thinking about when I went to Mexico recently was I bought eggs. Why in Mexico and Philippines and every other place in the world, they don't have to refrigerate their eggs? But in America, we have to refrigerate our eggs.
Isn't that scary? Like, that's a whole other topic, too.
Yeah, the food we have access to. We think we're in a first world country and like, oh, how lucky we're not in a third world country where people are starving. But it's like, yeah, but we're being poisoned.
Yeah.
I travel by myself and I can eat an entire meal alone. I went to Burrito Amor. I ate that whole damn thing. I went there twice in one day and I ate the whole burrito. If I was in America, I'd have to take half of it to go home. But I think it's because my body knows like I'm eating real food. My body wants it more and it wants to be nourished. And I can eat so well when I'm in another country. Like when I go to Philippines, I gain so much weight because everything is bought fresh that day.
The way our cravings change too when we're out there. As soon as I go to Mexico, I'm like, oh, okay, I want all the fruit.
Yeah,
I'm so hungry. I'm like,
you
give
love
me,
a papaya in
oh
Mexico.
my gosh, give it to me. Give all of it. I want the vegetables. I want like my cravings are changing because I'm in an area where as soon as I try, I'm like, oh, this is what it's supposed to taste like.
Yes. A papaya in America does not taste like the papayas in Mexico, man. They're so
you guys
good.
don't even know.
I mean, Giselle doesn't drink full time anyway, but when I go to Mexico, I don't even drink. I'm so nourished by all these other things. And even when I go to Philippines, there's like no need. Here, I'm like, oh, get me an espresso martini stat. I crave it. And then when I'm there, right? When
That's
I'm there,
so true.
Yeah, when I'm there, I don't drink at all.
Is it that we're in some sort of, we're in our own natural high? We're eating so right and like our body feels so good that we don't need to add any extra
like a stimulant.
We don't need exactly. We don't need
Yeah.
this. We're feeling so good about ourselves. Our body feels really good.
Yeah.
We don't need to add anything. And that's what we're doing now. That's what we do when we're in the States. Like, I'm not feeling so good. I need a coffee.
You need to numb yourself.
Yes, I don't have energy. I'm so tired. Give me something.
You know, I didn't drink a matcha latte the entire time I was in Mexico.
Yeah.
You guys, I was drinking just mango smoothies.
And you felt energized.
Oh, I felt so great.
right?
I wasn't getting
Already.
like caffeine headaches and stuff.
We're screwed.
We're so screwed. Yeah. Highly recommend you travel as much as you can so you can taste other foods.
Real food. If you get sick when you're coming back, that's a sign. When you come, it's always like when you get back and you're eating back to our normal toxic food, preserved food, and immediately you're getting sick. That's a sign. Your body was like, what are you doing to me? We were doing so great. Why are you bringing back? I don't want to do this.
Yeah. I went out with my mom yesterday and we had lunch at Seafood City. She was telling me how when she was a kid, they would catch fish and they'd dry it and put it in a basket and then they'd hang the baskets on their ceilings of all these different foods. And she was like, sometimes it would last us a month. You take the basket down and you get some fish for your breakfast and then hang it back up so that way like the rodents and stuff don't eat it.
Wow.
But she was like, we had no refrigerator my entire childhood and like teenage and high school and everything. But here you have to refrigerate your rice. She's like, Americans always talk about food poisoning. Like, how come you get sick when you leave your rice on the counter for 24 hours? We didn't have refrigerators in Philippines. Why does our rice make us sick in that time? It's so weird. It's not weird. We know
it's
why.
not. We know.
Yeah,
we know
we
exactly
actually,
why.
we know why.
Immediately, if I find something, anything like a fruit that's huge,
Oh, yeah.
or I'm like, oh no, get that shit away from me, bro.
I remember my girlfriend was eating, she had ordered like apples for her kid from McDonald's. They're so pure white. There's not a single brown speck on these. How can you put that in your kid's mouth? I was so I was like nauseated watching her kid eat this like fake ass apple.
Both of us have decided like if we do have children, we'd raise them in a different country.
Oh yeah, I'm moving to a jungle. My kid needs jungle food and a jungle lifestyle. I don't even know how we got on this topic, but yeah, food is better in other countries. Food here is trash. Okay, you own a lash studio inside Drip. What made you step into entrepreneurship instead of just working for someone else?
I had a partnership. We were together for 8 years. Let's just talk about that for a second. If you're gonna be in a, it is difficult. It is difficult. And we did, and I did it with a friend of mine. We weren't friends yet. We just knew each other in school. She was like, you should come work with me. After that, business kind of boomed quickly, just with both of our energies. And and it was good for a while. And it honestly, it probably still could have kept going, but something was missing for myself. I needed to step out of that. So that's why you telling me to come work here, it took me a while because I knew I needed to. And it was difficult. And sometimes you need to listen to the signs. And I think a big part for myself was just letting it unfold, like letting the universe kind of take control and just fuck it. That's literally it. Just fuck it and do it. I literally have fuck it tattooed on me. Like I take fuck it very seriously.
Well, I remember too, you were so nervous about branching off on your own.
I think I was comfortable being in my partnership. You have to step out of that. So if you're thinking about it, stop thinking and just do it.
Especially in mine and your situation, like we don't come from super wealthy families. We don't have a trust fund. This has to work. There's no plan B. Whatever I'm doing right now is plan A, B, C, D, E. There's no choice. And I think it's good to be in a position like that, actually. You don't fall back on anything except yourself.
And I just got really lucky, honestly. Even in my partnership, we did really well for 8 years. We worked well together, and I got lucky with you and starting this on my own. So is it luck? I think it's luck.
I was gonna say I don't think it's luck. The way I see luck is that the universe gave you an opportunity and you said yes. You know how I am about that. Inspiration tapping you on the shoulder.
Like, hey.
Yeah, like, hey, can you do this? And you're like, hey.
Okay, well then I just say yes. Yeah. Maybe it's not luck, but it's your energy.
I do believe in energy very much so, and putting out the energy that you want to attract, but also recognizing when a good opportunity comes. And I think that's what a lot of people don't do. Dude, the universe is putting something so special, like a gift right in front of your face, and you're too distracted or you're too nervous to say yes.
Yeah. And or sometimes you don't have the correct energy around you. Because I'm thinking of wanting to go back to school and not really having the support system or the people surrounding, and now everyone's like, oh my gosh, wait, no, you should go. I can definitely see that. And when I bring it up everywhere, my mans, my friends are like, wait, no, we definitely see that. That's a really great idea.
Oh yeah, as soon as you told me, I almost cried for you. I was like, duh.
And I've been saying it for a while. I kept saying it around the wrong people. And it would get shut down. Yeah. But it needed to be me to do it.
I will say once I started my business, even when I was doing UGC, most of my friend group shifted to other people who own businesses because they never thought my ideas were crazy. Like I would say, oh my gosh, I want to, open a studio and do this. And they'd be like, that's dope. Like, what are you going to do? What's it going to look like? Whereas other friends would be like, oh, but there's so many studios already.
Okay, so
right?
Yeah, it's taking notice of that. We don't need that energy around us anymore. Yeah,
and especially as entrepreneurs, you're like a risk taker. You literally build something out of nothing. Like you are a dreamer. You're an executioner. I get your friends looking out for you, but I think when your other friend is also as risky as you, it makes it fun. And then all of a sudden creating is fun. Yeah. So yeah, if you have people in your life being like, I don't think you should do that, dude.
You mean haters?
Yeah.
Haters.
Actually, that is the word. They're haters. Yeah. Or they don't live in a whimsical universe like you do. They don't romanticize their life like you do. They don't find things exciting like you do. And that just doesn't make life fun.
Everything should be romanticized. It's hard out here.
Yeah.
It's so hard out here. Just romanticize everything that you do.
The first time I did DMT, or the second time I did DMT, it showed me like a very dark place. That was maybe 4 years ago, and I've always thought about that. And then just recently I think I was just doing a really deep meditation, and everything clicked for me on what I had experienced 4 years ago. And I was talking to my girlfriend about it, and she was like, well, it's because sometimes we're at a point in our life where we see something, but we don't have the tools to interpret it. And she's like, now you have done enough work where you can interpret it and you can understand. And I was like,
Yes.
but why does it take that long? Like, I wish I had these answers 4 years ago. I'd be such a different person, but like, I just wasn't ready for that revelation yet.
It's similar to strength. All of it kind of correlates.
It's right timing.
Relationships, like everything, or business, whatever it may be.
But I think also that's why you have to get that negativity out of your life fast. Otherwise, you're sitting on an answer for 4 years when you're like, I was supposed to do that. I could have done that. I should have been with that person or like had that friendship. But no, I was holding on to something.
All of it is in timing, in its own timing. Yeah. To remember that. We're always so go, 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 and we got to do this at this time. Relax.
Yeah.
Patience.
What's that?
Patience.
Is that in sign language?
Yeah, patience.
Oh my gosh. Do you know ASL was my foreign language in school?
Really?
That's how I transferred to UCSD. I had to take 2 years of ASL.
Oh, I love ASL.
Yeah, me too. It's so literal. So I got a name sign. So a name sign has to be given to you by a deaf person. And so mine is the letter G, and then it goes like this because I have long hair.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Isn't that cute? So I say glad, and then I make my name sign.
Aww.
Yeah, my friend Jim actually gave that to me. And he came to like our 1 year anniversary party and stuff. He's so cool. Yeah, he's great. I don't know if it's silly for me to say this, but I just love how, even though he's deaf, he literally came to Drip's 1 year anniversary by himself. No interpreter, no other deaf friend. And he just was like kicking it the whole time.
Oh, dang. I wish I met him because I would have liked to practice a little bit. It's been a while.
Max, are you done?
Okay.
Do you want to come say hi?
Yeah.
Here, in here and say hi.
Oh,
In this one.
I feel famous.
Isn't it weird? You gotta get closer to the mic though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe give us a little singing voice.
Oh,
like
yeah.
a little tone. Come
I
on.
am so happy feet.
Happy Feet?
Yeah.
What's Happy Feet?
Like the movie?
Like the movie. Yeah.
That is
I've
one of
never
my
seen
favorite movies.
What?
Wait, I've been saying this, but we need to have a movie night at Drip.
Yeah,
Would
okay.
everyone be
I'm
down?
down.
No,
Okay.
You know what?
Happy Feet.
No.
That
you
is
know
a
what
great
Giselle wants,
movie.
You know what Giselle wants us to play is Honey.
Honey!
You watched Honey?
Yeah.
Okay, should we have a movie night and do Honey? Like, let us know in the comments. Yeah.
Wait.
Everyone
Let's
says it.
vote Happy Feet or Honey. I am serious.
I'm not even kidding.
Do you
Happy
know
Feet
why?
is also
I
one of
don't
my
know
favorite-
Happy Feet.
Okay, go.
I don't want to
Explain it.
spoil it, but like.
No, it's in the beginning, I think.
Okay, it's about penguins, right?
Yeah.
And this penguin, all the penguins could basically sing.
They sing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this one penguin
Can't sing.
can't sing.
I'm gonna cry already. I
Yeah,
don't like
yeah.
No.
And
But what can he do?
he can dance. And he ends up being the hero basically. So
Yes.
I spoiled it. We're still gonna Yeah.
So it is a dance movie.
It's a dance movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is one of my favorite movies. Growing up, that was my favorite movie.
Let's go.
I'm not even kidding. Wait, why are you Happy Feet right now?
You asked me to sing and I was like, I can't.
I dance, I don't sing.
I don't, but I dance. Okay, show us.
Hey. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys. I'm gonna grab some tacos.
Yeah, and Max
yeah.
was just in here DJing, so you'll see his DJ set online.
Yes, you will. Check it out. I miss this place.
We miss you. He's on paternity leave. He just had the cutest baby,
Yes,
Nawa.
Thank you.
Nawa?
Nawa, yes.
Yes. And it means truth in Zambia.
No, actually means
I messed it up. Dang it.
Say it again.
What is
Okay, no one
it?
heard.
good company. Good
Oh,
company.
good company. My bad. Don't. If you're from Zambia, don't get mad at me. I didn't know that.
Africa has so many words that mean like different things for the same thing. You
Yeah.
know, like just how you say it.
And we're gonna get Max on the podcast soon too.
Yay!
Have fun.
thank you.
You said tacos?
Thank you. Yes, thank
Have
you.
fun.
Thank
It
you.
was so nice.
We should
to
get
meet
tacos.
you.
Bye.
Have a good day. I remember seeing comments when Jessica Alba was on stage for the Super Bowl, and people were like, "Why was she barely dancing? She's Honey. Honey should have been up there dancing." And I was like, "No, for real. She can get down. We know it."
Was she a dancer and then
I
got
don't-
into Honey, or was she just like the baddie?
I think she's just a baddie.
Oh, she's just a baddie.
I mean, look at her.
But I'm sure she could do those moves. Just like,
Well, yeah, she did.
yeah,
them.
she could just
She
go.
did them great.
Yeah, or unless it's been a while.
We won't go into the Bad Bunny thing so deep, but
Oof.
everything about that made me cry.
I'm still crying about it.
I know.
I had to get off Instagram. It was just a lot. I got emotional every single time.
My new thing that's making me really emotional, and it's probably good you're off of social media right now, is the monkey Punch. Giselle, it's this little monkey named Punch in Japan, and his mother rejected him. He's a baby. And you know they need a lot of love.
Yeah.
So he keeps trying to go to the other monkeys. They literally push him away from them. And so you know what the zookeepers did? The zookeepers bought him a giant stuffed monkey, and he literally holds it and walks around the like.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. That's
And-
so sweet.
Zookeepers come out and he runs to them and he grabs them and he just wants a hug. I can't even take it anymore. Like
And the way that everyone is getting so into it, like, you know, we're all just thinking about ourselves. Like, we just want to be hugged right now. And like, oh my gosh, not the monkey, but you know,
it's all us. We're like, someone hug that damn monkey.
right now, hug me.
I want to know, what kind of impact do you want to leave on the world, and what are you like fighting for or standing for?
So my major is sociology with a minor in, I don't know, we're not there yet. I'm just slowly trying to figure it out. I want to use my voice. I want to use my story. We need help, especially when the world feels so, it feels like it's burning, honestly. It feels like there isn't a voice for us. I just felt like, okay, I can't just sit here. Like, I love what I do, but I'm like, I can't just be doing lashes and think that everything's gonna
Work itself out.
Yeah. I don't have like an end goal. I want to just help out in whatever way I can slowly. I don't know if dancing is going to be a part of it or lashes. I know that I want to support families that have been affected by trauma, whether it's cancer or whether it's like an immigration status. I'm a Mexican American. I have so much privilege just to be here, and I'm not using that.
That's what's really nice, is you know it and you're like taking action.
I just took the first step and decided to go back to school. So I'm a straight A student, by the way.
Okay, smarty pants. No big
And I'm
deal.
like, wow, this is so different.
But you also enjoy studying.
Well, okay. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I do. I do enjoy studying, and you want to know why?
School supplies.
Yeah,
I love school supplies.
school supplies. And because I knew that I wanted to do this for a while. I used to pretend. I would go to coffee shops and I'd bring my iPad and I would just like work on content and whatever. That was like the fun. But there'd be girls, there'd be people around studying for their tests, for their exams, and I'd be like, ugh, what are they learning? I wish I could.
Oh.
I was subconsciously, and I would be like, okay, well, they don't know. They could probably think I'm studying too.
Oh.
I would pretend to study at coffee shops. Like, I wanted to be in school without knowing that I wanted to be in school.
Yeah, that's funny you say that, because whenever I would be on vacations and stuff, and at the time when I didn't own my business, you know, I was dating a guy who owned his own business and he would always be taking calls, but I was always envious.
Yes.
I'm like, I want to take a call in the middle of dinner
Yeah.
and be closing a deal. I used to be so jealous.
But it's like subconscious, right? You don't even
Yeah.
realize you're like, oh my God, I want to do that. And I didn't realize it in the moment that I'm like,
and you're like, wait, I can.
yeah. But it took a while. And now that I'm out there, the first time that I went to a coffee shop and studied, I was like, oh my God.
You're like, dream come true.
This is crazy. I look
Oh.
so cute right now learning. Oh my gosh. Everyone's wondering what I'm learning right now.
When you were little, did you have a career that you wanted to do?
No, not really. Things changed after I got sick. People thought I'd be a nurse, and I was like, no, I don't want to give children chemo. I definitely don't want to do that. While I was going through treatment, Deborah, she was the social worker that worked in the pediatric center, and I always thought that was so sweet because she would just play with the kids. Like, oh, do you want to play video games? Like, Do you want to talk about anything? Oh, we're going to go to the zoo. We're going to do this. I'm like, I thought her job was so fun. And I wanted to do that for a while, but then also got kind of nervous because I definitely had a lot of insecurities because I went through chemo and I went through a lot of trauma and I most likely had ADHD, but that was not, doctors were not focusing on that at the time. So we're only going to focus on your treatment. And I think I did need I needed help. When you experience trauma, you also experience a lot of memory loss. I did not feel confident enough going to school. Me going back to school, I was like, you know what? There's a lot of people that have different types of mental incapabilities or disabilities, and they still do it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to DSPS and tell
What's
them.
that?
So that's the disability center for students that need it, and they help you get the extra help that you need while you're going through school, extra time on your test, or if you need an extra day off or whatever, you're not gonna
Get penalized.
Yeah, you're not gonna get penalized for it. So that changed a lot for me too. Oof, a timed test.
Is that hard for you?
Oh, yeah. Immediately I would start sweating and getting a lot of anxiety. And I'm like, oh, okay, you want me to finish this in less than 2 hours? I don't know if I can do that. And I start freaking out. But when you have DSPS, they give you an extra 2. So it'd be like 4 hours. I'm like, oh, this is great. Like I needed this. And I would sometimes actually maybe use the 2 hours, only the 2 hours. But it's just the knowing that I had that extra time. It's okay to ask for help, you guys. This society where we feel like we have to do everything on our own because nobody tells you that you should ask for help.
Yeah.
Really.
And there's programs out there to help you.
Yeah. But I mean, I didn't know about DSPS after high school. So I did go to college before, but I didn't know about those
I've never heard
programs.
of them too. Yeah.
Just really love my school. I'm at Mesa College and I love them. I love the school itself. Like they care about their students for sure. And they make it known everywhere. Like, hey, you guys, we have DSPS services. We have this. We have these types of clubs and the diversity. I love it.
We love our diverse community.
We do. I feel so safe. You think San Diego is diverse, but I mean, it's really not. It's not as diverse as it should be. We're right by Mexico, and you think
Yeah.
there'd
and
be
we're
a
a
little bit more.
transplant city too, especially with like military bases and stuff.
Yes,
We have so many people coming in.
and it's
You have to find your pockets of community that are like you, and it's such a shame.
we're not saying that we want like there shouldn't be like white people around. You know, we just want a mix.
Yeah.
there should be like a good mix of people, and that's why I really like Mesa. Because I went to Grossmont for a minute. I don't know, there weren't people that looked like me.
Isn't that crazy the difference it makes when you see someone that looks like you?
No, it makes a huge difference. I didn't feel like I could just be myself. Now I'm going to school and I'm like, oh, I feel confident here. The professors look like me. A lot of women around.
That's why we support so many small businesses and businesses owned by people of color, because it's so refreshing when I can walk into a Filipino-owned coffee shop and then I hear people with an accent, or I see people who look like my mom, and then you feel safer there, you know?
Yes.
Nice.
I'm cat sitting right now at my friend's house. She's in a neighborhood where it's just, you walk outside, there's a pupusa spot down the street, there's a Colombian cafe, there's Canada burgers, like all over. And I'm like, oh my
And the
God,
fruit
I
stand.
love it here. The fruit stands, there's a fruteria. I love this area. And then I can like, oh, I'm gonna practice my Spanish. And I'm like, walk in, I'm like, You're trilingual.
Actually, I'm on my 4th language
She's
because it's English,
what is it?
quadrilingual,
You're a quad.
English, obviously, Tagalog, Spanish, and sign language.
So is it different? American Sign Language from?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I found that out in France because I was lost and I tried to ask for directions and the person was like, oh no, I'm deaf. Oh, I can sign. So I was asking them and he was like, no, I don't know what you're saying. And I was like, oh my gosh. And you know,
That's why they always say American Sign
Yes.
Language. They're very clear on that.
but you know what's crazy is American Sign Language was invented by a French person. I think his last name is Gallaudet, but he came from France to start a school for deaf people.
Oh, that's interesting. So you would
But
think
he
it'd
like
be-
changed the whole damn thing.
Oh.
He was like, y'all are not taking our French sign language. Okay?
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that interesting?
We need, yeah.
Like there should just
Why don't we have a universal
That's what I'm saying.
sign?
A big part of sign language is like your facial expressions and the mannerisms, but I can't can't. I don't.
That makes
understand,
sense.
but I don't see why that can't be universal. Well,
No, that
it's
makes
not
sense.
universal.
It's not.
Yeah.
No, that makes total sense.
Yeah.
I guess it would be the same thing with how we speak too. So and why we have different languages,
and
different
our
cultures.
tone,
Yeah.
Our tone is very different.
Look at us trying to change sign language. That was kind of
We're
fucked
like,
up.
why can't it be universal?
Why isn't there one language? We sounded
Ew, we sound really ignorant
Okay,
right now.
yeah.
Sorry.
Rewind.
Yeah, please don't judge us too hard for this section. That's embarrassing.
But hey, we learn and we grow together.
Yes. Well, in Philippines, there's like 700 dialects. For example, my mom's Ilocano and my dad's Tagalog. My dad doesn't speak Ilocano. He couldn't understand my mom's native language. But Tagalog is kind of like the English of Philippines, so every island knows Tagalog.
Oh, I didn't know
But
that.
they kind of have their own variation. So like when I was in El Nido, also don't hate on me on this if you guys are from there. They don't finish the whole word. So I would get so confused when they're speaking Tagalog.
Okay, well, that's also like the Latin community too, with like Puerto Ricans.
Dude, I cannot understand.
I love Bad Bunny, but I have to, even as a Mexican, I have to look up the lyrics.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is he saying?
With my tutor, I'd be like, oh, for today's lesson, can we just translate a Bad Bunny song? And he's like, that's not Spanish, Glad. That's
Puerto
Bad
Rican.
Bunny.
We were like, the way that we're speaking is a whole,
Yeah.
no R's, okay?
Yeah, I'm like, I can understand when Selena sings. I can't understand when Bad Bunny.
Oh, I love Selena.
Dude, she became famous when I was 8 years old. And I didn't realize that because I've loved her for so long.
I would sing Selena. I was probably like 2 or 3 years old. And my brother said, you used to ask for Bitty Bitty Bong Bong over and over and over again. Like, me is like signing a lot.
I know.
Over and over. The song would end and I'm like, again! Bitty Bitty Bong Bong! Again! And honestly, same. Like today, I will.
Oh yeah, I think that's why I love bralettes.
Yes!
I had like my sister was making fun of me because she came to my house and she spent the night and she's like, oh, can I borrow a shirt? And so I brought her a bunch of shirts and she's like, everything you own is a bralette. And I was like, I think Selena. That's when
I'm
I
the
was
same
like,
way. Queen of Bustier.
Yeah, yes. Remember the movie? Her dad's just like, what is that? She's like, a bustier.
That is a bra.
No, but I still dress like that, and it makes
Yeah.
sense because you're so influenced in like your teens of the music you like already for the rest of your life, and so Selena was it.
I love her.
If you could combine beauty, dance, and activism into one mission, what would that look like?
No.
Okay, never mind.
No, I mean like I don't know yet. Like we don't know what that looks like.
I see.
Okay. That's what we're trying to figure out.
I like that you're not in a rush.
No. Yeah, no, I don't want to be in a rush. That's when things get fucked up.
Yeah.
Like go way too fast. Like, hey, I'm just trying to figure it out too. Repeat the question again.
No.
No.
If you could combine beauty, dance, and activism into one mission, what would that look like? No, I'm gonna keep your original answer.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to hear it again. Not that I wasn't gonna. No, I was. Yes. Okay, I'll tell you about one of my vision board photos that came true. It was Lonnie's birthday. We had a vision board party. So I put a photo of the Trevi Fountain. I had a photo of the Trevi Fountain and I have pictures of myself and I cut it out. I put a picture of me and Trev in front of them and I did some other stuff too. We knew that we were going to Europe. We just didn't know which part because we were planning on going to a festival. We decided, okay, let's go to Rome. We're gonna visit the area Trevi, but you know what? Okay, I'm gonna make myself sound dumb, and I'm gonna make Trev sound dumb because we didn't know what Trevi. We didn't know the name of the fountain. Okay, we just knew that. Oh my gosh, like there's a Trevi area, and it's Trev with an I. Okay, in the Lizzie McGuire movie, I don't think they say that it's the Trevi Fountain. Okay. But we knew that we wanted to stay in Trevi because it's his name. And then we realized that the name of the fountain was the Trevi Fountain. We bought the tickets already to go there. We had everything planned. We already got the Airbnb. And I freaked out because I was looking at my vision board. And I was like, what the fuck? We're taking a picture. We're kissing in front of the Trevi Fountain. And I sent it to him. And he's like, when did you do that? Like, earlier this year. We didn't have the tickets for that plan, right? We didn't even know the name of the fountain. So I'm like, sometimes it does come true. And then me and our friend, like all of the friends were in our group chat, just like, oh my gosh, this came true from my...
It always comes true. That's why you have to be careful what you ask for because it always comes true. And be careful what you think about.
specific in most times. Be careful.
Yeah. I actually didn't know that Rome was in Italy. I thought it was its own country. And mind you,
It should be.
Until I went there, mind you, I was an art history major and I was at UCSD already. So I bought a plane ticket to Italy and it said I was landing in Rome. And I was like, wait, I can't go to Rome. Like, I need to go to Italy. But it's because in art history, they call them the Romans and they like everything is Rome. So I thought it was a whole different country.
That's so funny.
So dumb.
I know. And
I don't know
you
how I
what?
got into UCSD.
No, we're not dumb. And I'm glad that we're having this conversation now so that we can tell your viewers and listeners that,
Yeah, you're
hey,
not dumb, actually.
You are not dumb. You are not dumb. Like, you really don't need to know everything.
Yeah.
Give yourself grace. Be kind to yourself.
I solo travel all the time. I don't know where the hell I'm going sometimes. I just go.
Yeah.
And I always figure it out. I always come back alive. I have so much fun. Whatever. I don't need to know what country I'm in.
Be careful, too.
I don't need to know what country I'm in. I'm good. After everything you have been through, what does strength mean to you now?
It's mentally, it's emotionally, like it can come in every form. I think you need to remember that whenever you're struggling in one part. I think all of us are capable of being strong.
Do you feel strong right now?
Yes and no. I have my moments. I'm not where I'm normally at. I'm here today and I'm doing my best and I'm trying.
I think you're super strong. I get so surprised seeing you go through so much, especially when you had your surgery and you were back like a month later. I don't even know if it was a month that you took off. Was it even a month?
Yeah, I think it was like exactly 4 weeks.
That was crazy. I wasn't expecting to see you for a couple months.
Yeah.
And you came, and even before your surgery, you had a cane, and you were still trying to be so positive.
Even though it's difficult to say sometimes, and I think that's why I get like when it's just me and you, because I can let myself just be. I mean, I do feel like I'm strong. I do. But there's also times where I just want to cry, right? And that's okay, and that doesn't mean that I'm not strong. If anything, that does mean that I am still strong. This is like therapy right here.
We'll take a break from this question. For tomorrow, I'm going to be doing Reina. What do you think about Reina?
Oh, I love Reina. Okay, well, first of all, I'm sorry, Reina, because I didn't go to class the other day because it was raining. I don't know, that sounded funny because rain and Reina. Oh, but I love her and I'm excited. I'm going to be taking her classes more, especially her beginner classes. And she's so sweet. The last time I took her class, I think I was doing the most and I went and I was bending and she was like, you can start on standing, trying like modifying. That was so sweet that she immediately thought about me. And I looked over at my physical therapist because she came to class with me. And I was like, oh no, she wants me to bend. Like she's pushing me. And I was like, no, it's okay. We're good. Like I got to try to do it.
That's so cool. Your physical therapist goes to class with
Yeah,
you.
she's so
That's special.
sweet. I love her.
Yeah.
She just moved here too. So she's like, I want to meet new people. And at the same time, she can like watch and see what I'm doing.
Yes.
I'm like,
I remember the first time you took Angel's class, and I remember before class started, I saw Angel like practicing something in the room. And I was like in there cleaning, and she just turned to me and she's like, oh, sorry, I'm just trying to think of some modifications for Giselle before class starts. And I was like, Angel, that is so sweet. The instructors are so nice. I know, they're the best.
yeah, all of them at Drip.
Yeah.
All of them. And Reina, I was like, no, I love her. That was so sweet. And now I'm going to be thinking about that forever.
Oh, do you have a question that you want to ask Reina?
To the pump queen, right? Reina's the pump queen.
I cannot in pumps.
And she looks so good in them.
Actually, during Kenny's podcast, he brought up Reina in pumps.
With the pumps, like
Yeah.
you mean that's it. That's what I think of when I think of Reina. I see her in the pumps. I see her in like cute shorts or whatever it is. Legs. How?
Yeah.
Just that's the question.
I don't
Like,
get
how do you do
I
it?
need the burjoux coming up my ankle. Like I
Yeah.
need the support, and she just be doing
No,
everything
and
in
it
a
looks
pump.
so good. It looks so fucking good on her that I don't. I mean, can we get there? Can we do that? Can we have a class on pumps, Reina? And then we all
Ray.
just like, I'm down. I'll order my pumps right now. Let's get there. Let's do it.
Maybe we should do a pump workshop because it is really hard to dance in a pump. I don't
Yeah.
know how she does it.
Yeah, that's like a whole other class, right? Just to learn how to do that solely.
Yes,
And
I'll order
it's
my
so
pumps
good.
right now too.
Let's do it right now. I even tried wearing one of those.
I can't.
And it wasn't working. I think I need a different type. Maybe like a shorter heel or something.
Oh, I feel like my legs just slip out or I'm not as stable.
Or we need it has to really fit your foot. Because I think with regular heels, you want it like slightly bigger.
I think Ray just has amazing balance.
She does.
Right?
Oh, so then a balance class.
We're like, we want a pump class. And we're like, wait, what's the deeper thing here? It's her balance.
It's balance. Yeah.
I should ask her to teach a beginner balance workshop.
Maybe you know what? I bet there's a lot of people that would want to dance, but they feel like they don't have the correct balance for it.
Yeah.
And maybe there's just steps to get there.
And her to teach it in a pump and show us.
Show us. Yeah. Show us. Show us.
I mean, her body is tea and she's
body is tea.
Dude, oh my gosh, every time she dances, I'm like,
I can't stop staring.
If I had a body like Reina, I would be insufferable. Like
we're no better than a man.
We're no better. You guys don't even know. Like I would wear the teeniest, tiniest shorts in class. Like my Instagram post would be, I would be out there. My god,
I'm just obsessed with her. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not even kidding. I saw her at that one Italian restaurant that I was telling you about. They had deals. And I saw her, I kind of got starstruck a little. But she looked so cute. She was with her friends, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna say anything, but like, kind of was like, oh my gosh. And I told my friend, like, I know her.
Yeah. Okay, so I was so nervous to message her when I wanted her to teach at Drip. I made Jenny message her. I was like, Jenny, you know her, right? What do you think? And she's like, she messaged me like an hour later. She's like, I already talked to her. I'm like, thank God. I was like, I cannot message her. And then I still messaged her and I was like, if you have time to talk to me, like you don't have to, but like if you have time, like she's amazing.
She's sweet. She's humble. She messaged me once too. And she's actually a rave girly. And she's like, oh, we should go to a show together. And I was like, oh my God, you want to go to a show with me? Hell yeah, let's go. I literally was like, do you want to be my friend? Let's be friends.
I do have to tell a really cool story about Ray. So I went in for an interview at this company that she also works at. And she didn't see me. She just heard my voice. And so I was in the middle of this interview with the manager. And when I left, the managers, I guess, were talking to the office staff. And they're like, I don't know, man. She was like really friendly and really bubbly, like sounded kind of fake. And she said to them, no, I know her, and she is like this all the time. That's just her personality. She's super nice, super kind, and whatever. And I went in for my second interview, and they told me about this, but they didn't tell me it was her. Yeah. Wow, who is this girl like saying nice things about me? That's so cool. And then when I interviewed Ray for Drip, I was asking where she worked, and she told me, and she was like, yeah, I was the one who like said something about you. And I'm like, that was you. You're such a girl's girl. That was so sweet.
And bringing it back to girls, to be a girl's girl.
Yes. If you speak someone's name in a room full of opportunities and you don't even tell them, that's so dope. So we love her.
All of my friends are like that.
Yes.
And that's a huge thing too. When you're with your friends, they're talking about their friends and how much they love their friends. And like, oh my gosh, my girlfriend was wearing this. She looks so cute. And when they speak so highly on their friends, I'm like, oh my gosh, like she probably talks this way about me.
No, 100%.
Immediately, I'm thinking of my friends like Ryan and Lonnie.
Oh, we love them.
We love them.
Yes,
they're shout
so
out to my besties.
They're the coolest girls. Yes.
I was crying the other. Well, I'm always crying, but I was crying on it was Valentine's Day. Yeah, 'cause I'm so happy with my friends, with my circle, with my girls. I don't have to worry that they might be talking about me.
Yes.
Like
Imagine.
There was like a situation where I was around a newer girl and I felt like she was making fun of me a lot. And I'm like, oh, I don't have to deal with that. Like my friends don't make fun of me and I don't make fun of them.
Yes.
We don't do
like,
that.
we don't joke like that.
No,
like,
we don't joke on like appearances like that.
Or
no.
like intelligence.
No, don't even get me started.
One of the things I hate is when girls call their friends hoe, even as a joke. Mm-hmm. I'm like, why are you saying those things about them? I don't
if you wouldn't say it in front of them.
Yes.
Don't.
Or even if you make fun of them in front of them, that's mean.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't make fun of them.
Yeah.
But
I'm to the point in my life where when I see a girl making fun of another girl, even if it's a joke or they're friends, I don't laugh. I'm not even going to pretend to laugh anymore. I'm just like,
Why was that supposed to be funny?
Yeah.
No, it's really showing your own insecurities. Okay, why do you feel like you got to put other people, especially other girls, down? Like we already get enough of that.
Yes.
From men from all over the world.
From
Come on, like
strangers.
we gotta be on each other's side here.
Yes, that's such an ick. Are you gonna do my lashes now?
Yes.
I have bald
Oh,
spots.
I said that we should do a podcast while I do her lashes.
I know, but then my eyes would be open the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? So when I turned 30, I felt like I was a woman, right? And then I turned 35 and I stopped giving a fuck about a lot of things. I had such a shift in my whole life, ruined my life for the next 5 years. And then now that I turned 40, I'm like, oh, now I'm a woman.
Ooh.
Right? I feel like I walk differently and I respond differently.
Oh, I love that.
I know. I used to think when people didn't speak up, they're doing a silent treatment. I don't say shit anymore. Like when people piss me off, I literally just like, I'm silent, but not because I'm trying to get back at them. I just really don't give a fuck.
It doesn't even faze you anymore.
It doesn't faze me. And I thought that level of unbothered was so fake.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, I really don't care.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's weird.
What, like, that's like a new form of freedom.
Yes. You know, if there's a mistake that the staff makes, they're doing their best. They didn't do anything intentionally. Like, I don't give a fuck. They love being here. I love them being here. It's whatever. It's so peaceful now.
It really does feel that way.
And I've only been 40 for like 9 days, but it's still.
Oh, I thought you meant Drip is so peaceful now.
Oh, Drip is peaceful now. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Dude.
Ooh.
Drip this time last year is so different.
Also, shout out that we're looking for somebody to take over the space.
Yeah, the other studio. So we have an available studio. Come join us.
It's a girl place.
So Giselle's gonna do my lashes now. It's so much fun talking to you.
How do we end it?
I don't know how we end it. Well, we were supposed to end it by what would you ask Raina, but then we kept yapping.
Oh, that's just like us. Okay, I love you. I love talking
I
to
love
you.
you
This was so
too.
fun, and I hope we do this again.
So tune in for the next episode of No Dry Talk with Ray. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.